Hi, my name is Jim Strader-Sasser, and I'm the parish priest here at Prince of Peace Episcopal Church in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. And thanks for dropping in and listening to and watching this video to learn a little bit more about us with the hopes that we can learn more about you. I'd like to start with an abbreviated reading of Romans chapter 12 from the Common English Bible, where St. Paul writes, "So brothers and sisters, because of God's mercies, I encourage you to present your bodies as a living sacrifice that is holy and pleasing to God. Don't be conformed to the patterns of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your minds so that you can figure out what God's will is, what is good and pleasing and mature." He goes on to say, beginning in verse 9, "Love should be shown without pretending. Hate evil and hold on to what is good. Love each other like the members of your family. Be the best at showing honor to each other. Don't hesitate to be enthusiastic. Be on fire in the Spirit as you serve the Lord." He concludes in verse 18, "If possible, to the best of your ability, live at peace with all people." Those seem like lofty values or guidelines for the Christian life, but I think they're what we're striving to live out here at Prince of Peace. We strive to be followers of Christ. We strive to be reasonable. We strive to be hospitable. And we strive to do more than just listen to the Word and understand the Word, but no kidding, to trying to live into the Word of the Hebrew Bible and the New Testament as best as possible. And I think we do that in three ways, or at least three ways. The first is we very much value the way that we teach and preach and how we worship here. We have a variety of voices who preach from our pulpit. Some are more traditional than others. Some are more progressive than others, which I think is a great gift because we have a lot of good clergy here doing great things, both sacramentally and in terms of their preaching. We also value good teaching. So we have from time to time some really good programs that we like to offer. Recently, I did a program on St. Paul after traveling in Greece for a little bit, and that was a lot of fun. So while our worship style is perhaps more formal or more Catholic, if you will, I think it's also true that we try to honor what we do in song and sacrament and sermon, and we do try and be a little bit edgy in terms of what we think in terms of our language and how we indeed allow people to, no kidding, have a full and good and healthy liturgical experience. That's a little jargony, but needless to say, I think we do fairly good work at that, and you can come and see. The second thing that I think this community is really good at is it is a very welcoming community. It is great to have potluck here. It is great to sit in coffee hour here. It is great. We have great greeters, beginning with Tim, who meets almost everybody at the door at 8 o'clock and 10:15. So, and then it just continues on through our ushers and through our people who are worshiping and so forth and so on. So if you like being greeted and you like feeling welcome, regardless of who you are in terms of your race, your culture, your married status, your sexual orientation, your gender, or whatever, there is a place for you here. We, as Episcopalians, say that we like to respect the dignity of every human being. I hope at Prince of Peace that we go farther than that we honor everybody's dignity, that we protect everyone's dignity, that we recognize that our different experiences help us to have a better picture of how God is working in our lives and how we love God, love neighbor, and love ourselves. And lastly, in simple terms, we go beyond what we preach. We practice what we preach. We have a group that quilts blankets and quilts for people who are in the hospital or for people who are in need of such things. We have supported the Gettysburg Community Soup Kitchen for more than a decade, probably closer to 2. So we have people who volunteer there, and we support their work as the work of other charitable organizations in and around Gettysburg and Adams County. We recently started a program to provide food to children in a local school who were basically not certain about having food to eat when they're away from school. So these are all kinds of things that we believe that Jesus did and Jesus' disciples did. And so we live into them here as well. I think the understanding of shalom or tikkun from our Jewish ancestors speaks to who we strive to be, to make the world a better place. As a former Air Force aviator and officer, one of the things that we said, and I continue to try and live into, which I think the people of Gettysburg Prince of Peace Episcopal Church do as well, is to make the unit better than when you found it. And so that's our call, our vision for our little corner in Christ's Vineyard. So there's a lot more here on the website. You can see great photos. You can learn more about our programs. You can meet some of our people. You can read our newsletters. There's a lot to see and a lot to take in. So please, don't bounce. Drop around and look around and see if there's anything that's meaningful to you here. And if you'd like to learn more about us, you're certainly welcome to contact me at fatherjim@gettysburgepiscopal.org. Or better still, grab me after worship service or in the parlor during coffee hour, and I look forward to talking with you further there or perhaps at another time in another place. Regardless of whether you visit us or not, here are my blessings for you in your lives and blessings along the way which Christ leads us to. Thanks. Be well.